When you think of unhealthy cereals, you might think of Trix, or Lucky Charms, or Cocoa Puffs, but almost nobody would think about Raisin Bran. With all that bran and all those raisins, Raisin Bran must surely be one of the healthiest foods you can eat, right? Wrong. When it comes to diabetes and those who struggle with runaway blood sugar, Raisin Bran cereal can be a disaster. Many years ago, after eating a large bowl of Raisin Bran, my high blood sugar set off my pancreas to such an extent that my blood sugar, after going way up, crashed way down to dangerous levels, and I passed out while at church. The following video clip is taken from my first video of the series Overcome Runaway Blood Sugar. In it, I'll share with you just why Raisin Bran cereal might not be as good for you as you think. Well, let's take a little closer look at Raisin Bran cereal. I just bought a box today, and I had to go buy it because I wouldn't have any around my house. Raisin Bran is considered a healthy cereal by many people. After all, it's got bran, and bran just sounds healthy. And raisins. Raisins are a fruit. What could be better than that? Some good, healthy bran, some good, healthy raisins. But if you look a little more carefully, if you look on the side and you look at the carbohydrate count, you find it has 46 grams of carbohydrates for 1 cup of cereal. Now granted, 7 of those grams are fiber, so you can deduct the 7 grams, but that still leaves you with 38, 46 minus 7, 39 grams for 1 cup of cereal. Now 39 grams of carbohydrates is a lot, but here's the real kicker. Let me just pull this bag out and show you what a cup of cereal looks like. The 46 grams, or if you deduct the fiber, it's 39, represents 1 cup of cereal. That's this much, which is not a lot. Time you put it in your bowl, it doesn't look like much at all, and nobody would eat that little cereal, at least not many would. And I didn't. I had, as I said, a large bowl of cereal, so I would easily and have had a couple of cups of Raisin Bran, and in fact, probably more than that, probably about 2.5 cups. Now, the milk itself is going to have carbs. Milk has more carbs than a lot of people think, not as much as a Pepsi or a Coke for sure, but it really has too much for those that are wanting to watch their blood sugar. So this would have added probably around 12 grams of carbs, time you pour in the milk. What does this mean? This means that in this one little innocent-looking bowl of Raisin Bran, there's over 100 grams of carbohydrates. And what does that mean? It means that you're getting as much sugar, some coming directly from the cereal, some being turned into sugar in your body, the bran. You're getting as much sugar to deal with, as many carbohydrates, as if you ate 3 Snicker candy bars for breakfast. Let me ask you, what would you think if someone gave you 3 of these candy bars and said, here's your breakfast? You'd laugh at them. You'd say, I wouldn't do that. That's unhealthy. And yet, how many people eat cereal like this and think, oh, I'm so good. I'm being such a good boy, such a good girl. I'm eating a healthy breakfast. Well, it might be healthy if your pancreas was in top shape and you had no insulin resistance. But for those of us that struggle with either insulin resistance or diabetes of some form, it is not at all a healthy breakfast. And what happened was that 100+ grams of carbohydrates, all turning to sugar in my body, had raised it up. It was probably over 200 about an hour after I ate it. And then a couple hours later, after my pancreas started dumping insulin after insulin after insulin to try to quell the fire, it dove way down until it came to be a low reading on the blood sugar monitor. The fact of the matter is, Raisin Bran has considerably more carbs than some of the cereals that we consider junk cereal, like Trix or Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops. They have less than Raisin Bran. And one of the interesting things you find if you look carefully at these little raisins is that you'll see little white specks all over them. You say, what in the world is that? They're not content to sweeten the cereal just with the natural sugar in the raisins. To add insult to injury, they throw in lots of extra sugar. And so, again, you might as well be eating 3 Snickers candy bars for breakfast as have a large bowl of Raisin Bran cereal. Well, at the time, I didn't know any of that. I thought I was doing myself a favor and eating good and so forth and so on. It was only as I studied and found some things out that I realized what a terrible thing I was doing to my body. I hope you found that helpful. There's a scripture that says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." And when it comes to diabetes and runaway blood sugar, people all over the world are destroying their bodies in complete ignorance. This is why you need to do your homework, read books, pay attention to food labels, consult with your doctor, and by all means, watch those carbs. If you'd like to order the entire DVD from which this video clip was taken, go to spiritofgrace.org/diabetes, and you can order the DVD or the series of DVDs that we've produced up to this point. We hope to eventually create a 9-DVD series that will cover the basic fundamentals of runaway blood sugar and some of the keys that have worked in my life in bringing everything under control. If you want to be alerted every time we post a new Beat Diabetes video on our YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, and then click on the bell icon and then click on the box near the words "Send me all notifications." And by clicking on the thumbs up like icon, you'll ensure that others will be able to see this video, as YouTube will be more likely to rank the video higher among diabetes videos. Well, that's it for now. God bless, and see you again soon.